Now then, hello again. Oh, not you again, is it? Yeah, well anyway, I want to put a video up, it'll only be a short one, but it's about collecting. Now, many people, like forever, collect just about everything, don't they? I only collect junk. But, as you've seen, anyway, I mean with videos, the thing is, my last 2 or 3 have been just me waffling, haven't they? Alright, all my videos are me waffling, but you know, I'm just trying to show you something of a little interest as well. Because I've got another good one to come up too. So anyway, people collect, don't they? They collect all sorts of things, especially old things. And if you've seen Lloyd, Rusty Glove Box, recently, he's been showing some old lamps, some blow lamps. You know, and they used to be a common thing. Well, when they became obsolete, when gas ones came out, people put them on the mantelpiece and hearth and ornaments, right? Well, the same happened with these old flat irons. And I've come in the kitchen, by the way, because the light's a bit better. It was, don't know, I've had a lot more light on in my room, but the video looked crap to me. Anyway, I was, a few years ago, one of my friends gave me these, and so I just cleaned them up and painted them, and they'll be on my top shelf outside, that's it. But people collect things, don't they? So these two are slight interest. That one looks to be pretty old actually. The bottom's alright, but from the rusting at that one looks to be older than the other one. So the flat iron collectors among you, you can probably tell me what they are. And that one, actually that one is heavier than the, yeah, that one is the heaviest. And it says on it, because I'm not sure you'll be able to see on this camera or not, if it's a bit blurred, it says 4 and then 700 and then a K. Right, so anyway, I just wire brushed them and, you know, gave them a blast with the black rattle can, and they'll be on the top shelf for quite a number of years. Anyway, I'm not an iron collector, as I say, but it's just something of interest. But also, a few years ago, another friend of mine, a good bang of friend Gaz, they said, I've got something for you. And he gave me that when I met him a few years ago. Well, it's in a nice tin case, and it's it must be 50s, you know, and it's electric iron. And I'll be honest, I've only opened the top and looked at it, and that's it. Obviously the cord's been cut off, and I haven't cleaned it up or anything. But I do seem to remember, if you can see the base and that, I'll come back a little bit. And it's got a switch thing here to hold the heat. But the tin box is as interesting as the iron, I would think. It looks a bit similar to what, you know, our first electric iron in the, what, 50s or 60s. So I'm assuming that's when it is. And there is a leaflet here I've just seen underneath, I didn't even know, which is too small for you to read on here, I'm sure. And it says the model number, and it says please read the instructions. Hang on. This iron has been designed with the utmost care and thought to give the best results for the purpose for which it's intended. It is guaranteed, and we the manufacturers intend that you shall be satisfied with its performance. I'm doing well today, aren't I? No glasses, eh? And I could read that. That's about all it is, really. Servicing, removal of the flex, you know, AC model. It tells you everything about it, actually. So it's just something of interest, and I think that actually, for me, I think the fact it comes in a tin box, which you can see and read, of course, is more interest, isn't it? More of interest than the iron itself. I'll just hold it on there, and if you want to You know, if you can't read it, if you stop the video and you can't read it, well, you can always, you know, take a snapshot and blow it up, can't you? Prilect, or Prelect, whichever it is. Made in England. Automotive, pre-selective heat control, and it's guaranteed. So, there we are. But the box itself, it's a nice tin box it is. Yeah. Oh, by the way, my video views are stuck again. You know, I mustn't say too much else I'll lose my channel, won't I? That's why people are keeping quiet. But I'm sure you've heard about it. Yeah, there was my last video. They were stuck all down without going up, even though I had comments and views. No, you mustn't upset the big boys. That's the lid. I'm just showing you the lid. Now, whatever you do on YouTube, don't upset the big boys, because I will just tell you this as I'm showing you these in a little bit more detail. A friend of mine, he had lots of videos, hardly any views on them. He never edited or did anything. And anyway, he lost his channel. And he went to YouTube and that, and he couldn't understand why. Anyway, what happened was, this is a few years ago, he had 6,000 videos, I think. And what happened was, he'd upset one of the big record producers that have a very famous television show, and what he'd done, he'd videoed a group that he'd booked for his wedding. And it just happened, this very famous record producer had lined this group up to win his talent show. You know, the upcoming talent show. And so, that was the reason. So, you know, the big boys have a lot of power. That's all I'm saying. You know, you can upset the little man. We know people that do, don't we? But do not, under any circumstances, upset the big boys, because they will win. So there we are. Right, we'll keep it ever so short today, and I hope you found this just something of a little bit of interest, you know. And of course, you'll collect stuff. We know from watching several people, there's loads and loads of videos of collecting, aren't there? So show us what you've collected, even if it's only dust. Even if it's only dust. Alright, see you in a bit.